College Football Playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the College Football Playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee when they bring the football to the 25-yard line. It's Marshall. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor. Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Point after, not great move. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to keep it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion makes it second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pressure and get it. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. For it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Oh, that stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Is made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Red kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense. The
kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Pressure is coming. They'll try a pass here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Chris, he did the tough part. I loved how he's rolling left. It looked like he was going to get his shoulders turned, but he came all the way back and threw against his body, making it very easy for the defense to step in front and make the interception. The all-time Cardinal sin here by this young quarterback.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On third down, it's a handoff. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. We had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
BAT puts them up 17 now. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Not enough on that one. The ball's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Second down after that previous play. A short completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Trying to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from a snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here we go. They're going to go for it. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Looking for some space. It's Marshall. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll hand it off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's putting.
Rotors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Scoring a touchdown. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive in this moment. That's caught. It's Washington. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Sooners will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Defense showing blitz here. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position. But it
because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense.
they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Pass ball incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Hawkins. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Over the middle, it's Robinson. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line.
And it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense picks it up on the run. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The play from deep in his end zone. Keuchel made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pass not complete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And it's a bunch formation. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Shotgun running play call. Solid run. Tackle to the 45-yard line. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. There's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Powering through the defender. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. Just pounding away for another big gain. Kirk, you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Breaking tackles.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Eludes a tackle. They'll tackle about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking downfield. It's Hawkins. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab by the receiver. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs here. You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, we're going to pass it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The sure hands, it's Tease. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass rush gets home.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a deep shot to the right. Touchdown, Sooners. They get on the board here in this playoff game.
There you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Open play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Breaks free. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's the 2nd down play. Yeah, back with another carry. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
And that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. They stop him again at the 1. 3rd and goal coming up. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Sooners offense is back on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Brought down a broken tackle. It's a solid gain there.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. He dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap. With looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Tees. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
This defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. Now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tough running to avoid a loss. Just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. It seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Hand off to the right side. Fights through a tackle. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Over the middle. It's Stewart. Touchdown, Wolverines. This passing game is on fire today. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Point after, up and good. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's a good run defense.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
It's a bootleg here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Let's see what they like here on 3rd and short. were from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Motion by the back and make the defense adjust. But near the sticks, it's Tease. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On first down, it's play action. Contact as he let the ball go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. It's the tight end who makes the catch. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Using his legs, it's Brown. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. The 30. At the 20. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Wideout's now clustered. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. Will not be brought down. Tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Michigan. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the board.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. He's hit just before the throw.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Don't kick it away here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Leaning on the run game here late. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. It's second down. ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And now it's what a decision. Ball scooped up by the defense.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Back to pass. It's Hawkins. It's an out route. The catch made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another.
Oh, they swarm in the game. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Here they come on 4th and long. If they can't convert here, that sack could be the decisive play in the game. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era.